Hey Jay, what's going on? It's about 7:30. I'm at home, showered, ate, yard work. To answer your question from earlier today, your text, my neighborhood is dry. It stayed dry. We just get a lot of rain. Ground is pretty saturated. There's some of my yard. Came home and had to cut the grass today because it was about 3 inches or so taller than I usually keep it. A little yellow. Seems like I somewhat scalped it. I hauled about 5 wheelbarrows full of grass into the woods. But these 3 houses here in the cul-de-sac are a bit lower than street level, and their backyards drop down, I'd say, I guesstimated 25 to 30 feet to a dry creek bed, which the storm drain drains down to it, and whatever runoff, because there's behind those houses is sort of like a valley. The land drops down and then raises up. All this rain has killed my flowers. Both my beds here are shot. I got to clean those out. But yeah, anyway, pretty dry. The ground's pretty saturated. It's like a walking on a wet sponge. I've been running through my head how I'm going to figure out how to make a mount for my Nano video for the car. I've got a Good Start, the Roadie 2 base that was mounted on the console in Stephanie's car. I have it, and the bracket that holds the unit itself to this bracket deal. It's all right here. Let's see if there's some way I can cut this thing down so I can mount the iPod horizontally. This is the base, swivel base. I got probably a 1 by 2 foot piece of acrylic, 1/8 inch acrylic. Might be able to do something with it with some sort of super glue or some acrylic weld or something to that effect. This is my fucking messy ass garage. Usually it's a bit cleaner than this, but a fairly good sized garage. All my car cleaning shit and cars, the bike. Keep it all in here. This is my home away from home, or home within a home when I need to get out of the house. But next couple days I'll fart around in the garage and see if I can figure out some way to be able to mount this deal in the car so I can shoot videos while I'm driving and not have to try to hold it. I need 3 hands to do that. I'll post this up on YouTube tonight. You can check it out. Maybe you might have some input on what I can do with these parts here. I've got an idea. I think I may take that back bracket off the Roadie 2 and maybe cut a section out of it, maybe like a 1-inch section, see if I can make it where I can clip this in and it'll stay in place, because it's got that little square keyhole type deal where that back plate mounts to that base. It seems like a decent start. I'm going to check out Home Depot, check out like Michael's Crafts, check out some of these, check out a couple craft stores, see if they got any sort of structural plastics, or I look for that round dashboard base thing from my GPS, and I can't find it in the house. It may have gotten trashed in the past week or so. I know I had it for the longest time by my desktop in the house, and I looked all night last night for it, couldn't find it. So if I need some sort of base like that, I can always cut a circle out of the Lexan that I've got. So we'll talk to you later.